Erik Estrada, and this is Divine Renovation.
Choosing Wilmington, North Carolina for our first destination, we identified 5 individuals or families in need of enhancements, not only for their home, but for their state of mind as well. Divine Renovation provided a spiritual uplift, bringing together neighbors, not-for-profits, and businesses to show that people still really do care. On this episode, a woman and her son who have fallen on hard times.
Arleashoan, she has experienced so many tragic circumstances in her life, especially being homeless.
I'm not a type of person that asks for handouts. October, 12 years I've been on my job, but sometimes you just don't make ends meet.
While raising a teenage son, she hopes to someday have a space really called a home.
After having been homeless, Arleashoan and her son recently moved into a house provided by a local not-for-profit, which requires a great deal of tender, loving care.
Arleashoan, what we're going to do in that backyard is a complete overhaul. So what we're going to do is bring in Vine Dresser Landscaping with the help of Catholic Charities to really clean that space up. Just give them a new place where they can relax and really utilize that space that hasn't been used at all. While we're there, we're also going to do some painting on the front porch and just clean that area up as well.
After a tough period of time for Arleashoan, the charitable organization Family Promise helped get her back on her feet.
So we work with homeless families, and we have been the beneficiary of purchasing this house from the city of Wilmington so that we can provide affordable housing for the families in our programs. So we go from homelessness to home ownership. Yes.
How great is that? That's wonderful. Yeah.
We love being able to help the families and seeing the expression on the kids' faces when they have their own room instead of being in a shelter, and it's just, it warms our hearts.
So if they're homeless, they obviously have financial problems as well. So you get them in at a low charge, at a low...
We do. We have affordable housing, so the rates are a lot less than what normal market rate would be.
Yes,
so
of
substantially
course.
below. So our organization helps supplement that rental amount so that they can have an affordable place to live and not stretch their funds, because some people nowadays are paying 60 to 75% of their income for housing and have no other money left, and then have no savings. So if they have a catastrophe or any other crisis, medical crisis, they don't have anybody to fall back on. So we give them that safety net and give them a hand up and help them move forward.
The local chapter of Catholic Charities joined in the effort of enhancing Arleashoan's home.
Listen, darling, you gotta go up, then you gotta go down. All right. Then you gotta go up, then you gotta go down. So this stuff you gotta get into the brush.
Yes.
It's a universal technique. Up, down, down.
We are excited today to be able to offer this mom and her son a new washer and dryer. We are preparing to pressure wash the exterior of the home. We have painted the front porch to give it a facelift for curb appeal, and it's almost like a new creation. We're washing away the old and preparing to celebrate the new. This homeowner is so strong and brave, and we're so proud, and we're excited to be a part of her, hopefully her beautiful ending, finding her new normal.
All right. Well, I say hallelujah. Isn't this fun? I love painting with a roller, especially. Guys, what are we doing here?
Start right here, and we're going to start clearing out all these saplings and vines right here.
It'd be great. The kid will be able to play out here and stuff. We're going to throw some hardballs.
Hardballs, curveballs. All the way back to the fence line. We're going to cut out some of them trees. Get a couple of these out of the way, and then we're going to come back here and mow it, edge this driveway right here, get all this debris cleaned up. and hold on.
I understand they're going to be putting up, or they're being gifted by the local police department, the chief. They're going to be putting a basketball hoop here or something.
Nice.
And on this,
We can come by and play, right?
that's right. We'll play, yeah. Watch my hair! Tell me about your son, Station.
He likes sports.
I like the boards, anything that has anything to do with you working with your hands. I always wanted to go to Cali and New York, be up there. Las Vegas. I want to go there. I can't say family is everything, but most of my family, yeah, they look out for me.
What's your mother mean to you?
Mother mean a lot. We've been through everything together, struggled together, homeless together, all that. Like, my mother been there. That's my father and my mother right there. Mama and daddy.
Everything just really been me and Station, so it gets hard sometimes. I go to work. I'm not a type of person that asks for handouts. I told him 12 years I've been on my job, but sometimes you just don't make ends meet. And you try to do the best you can, trying to raise your children up in society. That's just the way it is. It's hard sometimes.
It is very hard sometimes, but you've done a great job with your boy. What is your wish for your son?
I just want him to be productive in life. That's all I can ask for.
The police chief of Wilmington came to see how he and his officers could help out. And to meet Erik.
Sir. Hey, sir, how are you?
I'm good, sir.
Watched you a lot of years as a child. Yeah.
Thank you, man. Well, you know, this is the family, this is the boy, this is the mom, and that's their 16-year-old son.
I was actually looking at an episode of Emergency the other night. You were in there.
First thing was that emergency.
Yep.
And I was being pulled out of a building in a gurney, and my line was, ah, ah. And they grew up in Harlem. I grew up in Spanish Harlem, and I was born in Harlem Hospital. So we're from the same neighborhood.
Wow.
Yeah.
Floyd is bringing out the basketball goal. He's one of our civilians.
Yeah, that's for the boy right
Yep.
there.
Hey, Station. Hey, man, I heard that you are a big sports fan. But on behalf of the men and women of the Wilmington Police Department, we want to present you with something that will help you out. And I think it will help improve your balling skills, and that's a basketball goal. But you need to watch her, because she's a little tricky. Our two community engagement officers want to go back there and get on the court with you. All right.
Yeah.
They kind of school you a little bit.
Because Arleashoan loves to cook, Divine Renovation brought in a professional chef to teach her some tricks and present a special gift.
Why are you a chef in a hoodie?
So when I first got started cooking, my brother gave me a gig preparing for his wife and their anniversary. And I was in a rush, so I got in, didn't have time to put my chef coat on. I had a hoodie on for my hunting club, and I had a ball cap on. And the photographer caught a picture, and I showed my girlfriend. She said, man, that's a pretty picture. That's really good on you. She said, well, chef in the hoodie.
Pretend like your hair was like that.
Oh, no, it's a trick. You know, if I go like this, it don't move. But if I move my skin, see, it moves. Okay. Man, I want you to meet someone over here. Chef?
Well, that's cute.
Eric.
Hi, I'm Arleashoan.
Hey, say it one more time for me.
Arleashoan.
Arleashoan. Hey,
Yeah.
Marcus.
Why are you here?
I'm here to cook.
Yeah?
Here to show her how to use this.
You gonna cook it on that thing right there?
On that thing right there?
Wow.
Yeah.
Cool, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
Hey, stay. How you doing? This is our chef.
Hey, man. How you doing?
Son.
See you.
Okay, now what are your dishes? Like, what are your best?
Just some simple dishes. Just some good southern grilled chicken.
Okay.
What you're used to seeing back at home. We got some chicken breasts, so we can make some skewers.
Okay.
You guys can load it up.
Okay.
As much as you want up here.
Nice.
That's pretty.
Very, very good.
They too short. You stick
Like
it through.
green.
Yeah. Money.
And I always wanted to know how they made shish kebabs because I see them all the time, but I
Yeah.
never knew how people made them.
One mistake a lot of people make is they don't soak their wood first.
Oh, you got to soak.
You gotta soak that wood in water for
This
about
thing here.
at least an hour. One day you guys can go wild. You can have steak and shrimp and
Yeah.
chicken. Come out here and enjoy those. Enjoy your pit.
Oh, y'all gave us that? For real?
Well, now you know. Surprise.
Yeah, but first, let's see you make some shish kebab.
Well, say, sure, we can go grill down in the backyard.
My favorite dish to cook is curry chicken.
Curry chicken, I like that.
And then the next will be chicken lasagna.
We're doing good here. We're gonna cook now. Come on now. Come on over here. There you go. All right.
Yeah.
So you just said it.
Yeah.
We'll get some kebabs going right over here. Some decent heat right there.
And this stuff gets cooked. It's gonna be delicious. Well seasoned by his secret.
Okay.
And then you can be able to take it over there to that table and chairs. And you can always have your lunch out here or maybe even dinner because that's also yours.
Thank
and
you.
this is also yours.
Thank you so much.
There you go, man.
Wow.
Yeah, this belongs to you. This
Thank you so much.
You got a place to chow down in it. And Chef, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Giving of your time, sharing of your time, being part of this, and making this family very happy.
Yes.
Quite the privilege.
Thank you.
Later that afternoon, after the basketball goal was put together, the officers came back to play some hoops.
Put your aim in it.
Women won, boys zip. Uh-oh.
Focus. Put your wrist in it.
Right, you could have been that guy, right? He's on my team. He's a swisher.
I'm actually waiting for that.
Come here, baby.
You short, so you got to aim for the goal.
Yeah, I'm little. Swish! In close, in close, I want large swish.
Arleashoan,
Yes.
Did a lot of work here at your place today. Did some front porch painting on the rails, the pickets, and we did the same here on the back. Pressure washed the back side of your house, also the side of your house. And as you can see in your backyard, what a difference. Completely cleaned up, new patio furniture, fire pit, basketball goal.
Receiving, I had to learn because I'm gonna tell you a testimony in my ministry. It's called Intercessory Prayer Ministry before I came here. And the sisters would, this is during the time me and Sean were homeless, and it was something called Praise Report. And I always would come on Wednesday nights and say, I'm just waiting on God to give me the address and the key, because we was homeless staying in a place, and I would say this every Wednesday. But anyway, they would always try to give me stuff, and I would never take it. So one of my sisters, she was older, she was like, when somebody come to you, and they give you something, you're supposed to take it, because if you don't take it, then you're taking away the blessing that God is giving them to you. So that's what made me kind of start receiving, but I still don't like to ask. I have to be at the real last rock bottom, but that's how I learned to receive. So I received everything that y'all did today with the love of God, and thanking y'all because he made all this possible. And you probably say, why I talk about him so much? Because he's the one who got me out of my darkest places in life.
Okay.
But I accept everything today with love.
Yeah, baby.
And I thank y'all so much for everything.
Yeah.
Like, seriously. It ain't been no easy road, but we made it.
Yeah, you made it. He's a good kid, too. There you go, Mom. There you go. All right. God bless you both.
When we come together, we can brave any storm. It's just a joy to be here.
Since Divine Renovation visited Arleashoan and her son, they are enjoying the ease of their new washer-dryer. Arleashoan is experimenting with some recipes on the fire pit in the nicely landscaped backyard. And Stacion is spending time perfecting his basketball free throws. And new bonds have been forged. The police chief of Wilmington has returned to provide gifts of food and friendship. Next time on Divine Renovation.
Hello. Hi.
Hello. You're Carrie?
I'm Carrie.
I'm Eric.
It's such a pleasure to meet you. Thank you.
And can I meet Dax, your son?
I would love that. He would love that.
Super.
Come on in.
Carrie has a charming 7-year-old boy. Dax, her son, has numerous challenges, and he requires special attention, special care.
I try to maximize every minute that I have with Dax. So it's about him, and I sometimes get lost in the mix for myself, but he is the priority.
Carrie has a 50-hour work week. She has to balance her home life and her work life.
We're here at Carrie's and Dax's house. And first things first, we need to give them a brand new kitchen floor. So what we're doing is we're replacing it with a luxury vinyl plank. Also, Dax's room needed a brand new ceiling fan, so we're putting one up for him to help keep cool during these hot summer months we have.